our food banks during this time, they always need help. I mean, they need financial donations, they need food donations, and so something that my team did is we went up to Humber College, where Global Medic is working right now. Global Medic is basically providing food all across our province. They also do international work where they provide food supplies. So we got a team of us up there, and we packed carloads of boxes of rice, chickpeas, lentils, you name it. And it was about 1,000 pounds, I should say, of food. So we drove that from the Toronto area straight to Innisfil, to the Innisfil Community Church and the food bank they run there with Pastor Courtney. And a lot of it was just, we always think of those, that are in need and be able to help. And so Global Medic's doing, great work. They've been doing this, like I said, across the province. And so we wanted to also step up as a team and show our efforts to support the community. We'll also be doing a donation to the Barrie Food Bank as well later on in the next few weeks or so. But we're really thrilled, and I know Pastor Courtney's been doing incredible work with the Innisfil Food Bank. There's been a lot of individuals that have stepped up. There was even a story of individuals donating their OAS money, Ontario Old Age Security, to purchase food for those in need. So again, it's just a collective effort. I was really thrilled. Raul, who runs Global Medic, is just running such a great operation there. It's all run by volunteers. So if those who are watching this, they're looking to do some volunteer work to help with food supply, they're always looking for folks to help pack the food. It's just a few hours there at Humber. It's a beautiful spot they've got set up, and you could be providing not just food to your local community, but all around our province. And what we've seen with COVID-19 is that we really are doing a lot of things virtually, but there's a bit of an inequality when it comes to virtual access, and that is the broadband, that's internet access across our own province. And so, what COVID-19 has really showed is life in the 21st century really requires, fast, reliable internet connections. When we're on Zoom, you can see, one person will be a bit grainy and their microphone will be cutting out versus someone will be clear. And so we have that discrepancy within our province. And it's interesting because if you look back at our history, the railroad was a huge unifier in Canada, getting that transit line going. The telephone then became a unifier of connecting people, and it didn't matter your social economic status, you could connect with everyone as time moved on. Now we're in the age of internet, and it's interesting because we've had the internet around for so long, moving from dial-up to what we have now with fiber optic, but there's still places that don't have the right connection. And so what the provincial government has done is we've rolled out a SWIFT program, which is basically a Southwestern dedicated fund to give money to broadband, lay the fiber optic cables, etc. We gave about $150 million to that fund. So the entire SWIFT program is a combined $150 million investment that's going towards connecting new homes and new businesses. But of course, as part of this investment, the Southwestern Integrated Fiber Technology Inc. has issued a request for proposals for up to $27.9 million for broadband infrastructure in Simcoe County alone. So that's $27.9 million for just our county, which is fantastic considering the amount of pockets we have that are still not fully connected. And that was through Minister of Infrastructure in Ontario, Laurie Scott, who is very familiar with that need. I mean, she represents the Kawartha Lakes area, and as much as we love to eat our Kawartha Lakes dairy ice cream, many individuals there are not able to do their home businesses because of the lack of internet connection. We have that in parts of Innisfil, we have it in parts of Barrie, and so it's something that we really need to pull our socks up on, because again, that connectivity of being able to work from home and provide or teach or have your kids tune in for online learning. A big component of that is having access to internet. And so I know when it came to the education component, our provincial government worked with whether it was Apple or Rogers, and provided kids that didn't have access to internet with an iPad that had Wi-Fi built in, so they could do their online learning because their school year was disrupted with the pandemic. So that was solved, but that's for our kids and of course the next generation. But there's also individuals who've got to make a living from working at home. So the ability to really invest in broadband across our province has always been a goal of ours provincially, and we're going to continue to work towards that, work with our federal members. And so the call for proposals has been put out. It closes September 11th. So, if it's a Simcoe County that can apply, it can be a township that can apply. But really, this is to really connect our rural areas, the pockets that we have within our area, so that everyone is connected. Because, we've got to really unlock our full potential as a community. And part of unlocking that full potential is having equal access to broadband, so everyone can work and be able to learn online through that connectivity into the 21st century.